Have you been in a relationship since you got into the OnlyFans thing, or is that out?
Yeah, I've had a relationship in the industry and a relationship out of the industry.
And which one do you think has more potential?
Definitely out the industry for me.
Really?
Yeah. Well, potential in what way? Like
In terms of just lasting or being a healthy long-term relationship.
out the industry.
You think that'll work?
Yeah.
But you have the additional challenge of like these dudes being down for it, right?
Right. Yeah.
For
That
you
is
to be
tough.
the Adam 22s and the dreads.
Yeah, that is tough. But I feel like if you just find someone that supports you, that's pretty cool.
What happened with the guy in the industry? I feel like you have a story to tell here.
I mean, there's nothing really to tell. It just did not work out. He was no bueno.
Was
You
he possessive
were jealous,
or were you
or he was
possessive?
jealous?
Neither. He was
Oh.
just a little crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine you going to work and other guys not being a big deal in the relationship. But then I guess when you think about it, it's like everybody else's relationships don't work out for all kinds of random reasons. So
yeah. Well, I'm with someone right now and I'm like, it's work. And he's like, I'm tired of that. It's work stuff. And I'm like, no, it's really just work. Like we just go.
But how long have you been with this person?
We've been together since like November.
And if he's already
but I've
known
known him
of that
for a while.
yeah.
He's not tired of it. I think he's joking.
Okay.
I hope.
Well, that's good.
You don't think he's into it at all?
No.
He doesn't watch any of your scenes?
No, he does. But I don't know if it makes him like mad watching him.
Does he get a boner?
I don't know. I should ask him.
You should check.
You can get a boner and still be mad. That's one thing I know. I've
The
learned that.
man has spoken.
But like he'll be like last time I was in LA, he came with me and he would drop me off at my collabs and come pick me up and he'd be like, I can't believe you're fucking so and so, like I watch him or I've watched him before, like that's just crazy that you're fucking these people.
There's some respect for it.
Yeah.
I feel like as a porn fan though, that's the line that takes you from like fan to super fan is when you know the dudes' names. That's what I've had people telling me. Like my friend Bootleg Kev is another interviewer and he said that he had a weird moment with his wife when she realized that he knew the dudes' names. And that made her think. She did not care at all that there was 100 different porn girls that he was a fan of, but the dudes, that to her was a step too far.
It's kind of like twisted though, because there's so many girls and so few guys who like last as long in the industry. So
That's
like
true.
presumably you've seen more porn with the guy than with the girl.
But for me, before I got in the industry, I would see the same dude in a porno movie, 50 times.
Right.
And I would never think like, oh, am I going to Google this guy? Like, what do I don't care. Like, if he does the job, cool. Like, it's fine, But now that I'm like actually in the game, it's like, oh, of course I know all these fucking people. But when I think about it as a fan, it never even occurred to me I would have shit saved from the different sites before porn, and I wouldn't even know the girl's name. It would just be like,
Yeah.
It's a lot to pay attention to.
hot blonde girl with a big ass. Boom.
Yeah,
we're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at the title, like the
Right.
keywords they're trying to use to pull you
But
in.
I guess now it's way different too because you watch the chicks on podcasts, you follow them on Instagram. That's kind of like a whole
Social
they're
different.
media.
influencers.
Yeah,
Porn influencers.
sort of. But okay, what are you actually into sexually? Obviously, you're doing whatever on camera. What turns you on?
In real life, I mean, I haven't done a gangbang yet. I wouldn't. If I did a gangbang, it would be on camera. I would never do that in real
Please,
life.
yes.
You
Don't
know what
just
I'm
do that for a
saying?
passion project.
Right.
Yeah.
So I haven't done that yet, but that's like my go-to in porn is either gangbang or lesbian.
So you watch other chicks get gangbanged, and that
Yeah.
turns you on.
Oh yeah.
Or lesbian. These are two
They're
different
so
extremes
different.
of porn. No dicks or tons of dicks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But when you
So you like it all.
masturbate.
Honestly,
What do
I
you
don't.
do? You flip your computer open, or you
usually my phone
your phone?
and put it on the side.
And how long does this take you?
It depends. It really depends. Do I want to kind of? I don't want to say edge. I guess I edge myself. Shit.
How much time do you have?
Yeah. How much time do I have? How horny am I? How long has it been since I've came? It depends. Sometimes like 5 minutes. Sometimes 10 minutes. And how like if I can find a good video and I'm really into it.
Oh, so you spend a lot of time on the search?
Yes, longer on the search than the actual.
I'm the same way. I like when you look at the video and it starts to show you different clips from the whole. I'm like, please tell me what's going to happen before I
Yes.
decide to commit to this video.
Because sometimes I'll be scrolling through Pornhub looking at the thumbnails, but then I start to think in my head, like, what is wrong with you? You know the thumbnail is not that instructive. That's just one scene from it. Like, the whole thing as a whole is going to have all kinds of different angles. So why are you obsessing over the thumbnail to pick it out.
They need like paragraph long descriptions with like how many minutes certain things happened. Like if you know.
But you wouldn't read it. I don't think any of us would read it.
I would read it. I would read the description.
When I
so
jerk
I
off,
won't waste my time.
I jerk off in like a flurry. It's like a couple minutes of like, maybe I'll like pull up some porn on the computer real quick, or maybe I'll like, just think about something that happened. But
Yeah.
when I think about it, it's like I'm kind of just getting it over with as fast as possible. And when I think about it, it's like if I were to just jerk off for like a half hour, I mean, sure, it'd probably be a pretty good half hour, but it never like goes there in my brain to like, let's just really take our time and just watch this whole porn thing. I don't know. It's more like, let's just get it done with.